All right, chat, we're here for another Pioneer League featuring Jeskai Ascendancy combo. This deck has gotten a brand new tool in Llanowar Lumspeaker. This little elf druid not only taps for any color mana, helping you cast Jeskai Ascendancy and those other cards that are different mana colors or expensive, but the secondary ability lets you turn any land that you control into a 3/3 elemental. It's still land. What ends up happening though is you turn your creature or your land into a creature. Jeskai Ascendancy lets you untap all your creatures whenever you play a non-creature spell. So Llanowar Loamspeaker essentially lets you turn all of your lands into creatures, and then they tap for tons of mana and get huge with Jeskai Ascendancy and kill very quickly. Llanowar Loamspeaker does die to Fatal Push, but other than that, this is just a huge upgrade to the deck. Giving you a way to kill with your mana creature is just incredible. The first time I played against this deck, I was very scared of Llanowar Loamspeaker. I lost to it yesterday, and it looked good. In a 5-0 league, and we're going to run it through one. The sideboard, I'm pretty sold on Monastery Mentor at this point. Not sold on Hullbreaker Horror. I love Mystical Dispute. I'm okay on Malevolent Hermits. I like it better when you're being more aggressive, but I like the ability to play it from the backside, from the graveyard, and then your opponent can't counter stuff anymore. 2 Disdainful Strokes, pretty sweet. Protects you from big late game haymakers. Only 1 copy of Radiant Flames. I might want to up that to 2. We'll see how the league goes. 1 Unlicensed Hearse. I don't like that over what could be like a Tormod script or something. Sometimes like a 0 mana artifact can let you combo kill when you might not be able to. And I don't really see myself crewing Hearse very much. So I don't love it. And then 3 Running Volley to help out against mono blue and mono white. All right, let's get to the league. I'm going to mull this one. It's pretty lackluster hands. We'll keep this. Sparrows is what? Forest Plains Island says Sparrows is Bant. So we got Bant and then red. And then green, white. Blue. Okay, so we put back Sacred. No worries. It's an easy one to miss. Consider. I'll keep another Lumspeaker. We'll play Consider or opt end of turn. We can actually just almost kill this Kiora, which is pretty funny. We can just attack it for 6. Our Impulse doesn't do much. All right, let's cast regular Impulse. I'm going to play my land first. So these 2 can be activated to Loamspeaker and attack. We'll take Triumph, I guess. Let's go 3/3 land, 3/3 land. I'm going to attack Kill for 6, so if they want to ever untap things with it, it hurts. It dies. Loamspeaker gives haste, right? Didn't know. Didn't want to chance it. Didn't really matter. Next one we'll play Opt, digging for the Jeskai Ascendancy. Maybe cycle the Triumph. Might pressure this too. Not sure yet. Aji, you're damn right I've been hurt by Koth. Alright, we found the Jeskai Ascendancy. This should be enough to combo. So let's go. Let's see. This is a land. This is a land. White, red, blue. Opt. Yep. All right, so we go this one, green, white, red. Impulse this, just a loot. And then we go. See how easy it is to just, like, we didn't have to do anything. Lump Speaker plus Jeskai Ascendancy just kills them, like, so easily. Alright, so this matchup, I want the Disdainful Strokes. I don't love the Mystical Disputes, but they might be a necessary evil. The Fire Impulses are okay. They kill Elf only, though. On the draw, it's probably necessary. I don't think I need Sylvan Caryatid. I don't want to cut them. Maybe just 2 Caryatid for 2 stroke, and we keep these. Radiant Flame is not that good anymore. They all stop playing their own Caryatids. I will keep this one. We have easy combo on turn 3 or 4. They might have some interactive piece, so we need to be a little bit careful. But Lump Speaker here should be pretty sweet. I don't think we can kill on 3. I think we can kill on 4, though. We go Sacred Foundry tap. That allows both these to enter untapped. Think you made me a believer? I mean, it's easy to be a believer when it's extremely easy and good. Alright, should we just go ahead and Is It Charm the Elf? I kind of want to get Lump Speaker down so I can go Is It Charm plus Disdainful Stroke on the next turn. I think I'm going to kill the Elf, though. Alright, so green, Lump Speaker, go. In a turn, we'll consider. Next turn, we'll go Jeskai Ascendancy plus some stuff. At this point, we just want to hit lands, I think. It's fine. We're just gonna hold up. That's fine. I don't want to expose the Ascendancy to like a Disenchant or Besage You. That's okay. We can go. If they go Nykthos here. Okay, they didn't find Nykthos. That's good. Because they could have exploded with a Nykthos. Troll. Let's look for anything here. Another Jeskai Ascendancy. Another Dig Through Time or land. I just want the land. I think I can just kill next turn with a land, so. I don't even know that I need the land, but I might. Alright. Sulfur Falls, enters untapped. Let's go red, white, blue. Jeskai Ascendancy. Turn this into a thing. Tap for blue, tap for red. Can't quite do it, I don't think. I guess we need to draw one more thing. I guess we can Dig Through Time here, actually. We just tap it for mana. So maybe we can still go off if we get lucky here, off the dig. Take a consider. And I guess another dig. Alright, so let's go turn this one into a land. Consider. See how easy it feels, chat? Nope. Lump Speaker, Jeskai Ascendancy, man. It's just too good. We don't even need that. We don't even need the Sylvan Awakening. That's for when our opponent has a bunch of removal. This deck's now messed up. Yeah, you basically have to kill the Llanowar Lump Speaker. Alright, opponent's on 5. Our hand's okay. Ooh. All right, digital. Sounds good. We won't need it though. We're gonna win, right? Is it a 2-day event or 1-day event for the team? Should have played Sparras. I don't think we need white for too much though, since we're not playing Chain of the Rocks, so I don't think it matters. Only 1 day for the team event? Okay. It's not a Star City, is it? Who's running it? Is it an NRG or something? Alright, so we can opt consider blue red. I think we'll just impulse maybe. Card monster, okay. How about leyline binding in this deck? You could certainly try it. I don't think it's going to be as good in non-modern or older formats because you don't have the fetch duels. Fetch duels were always broken with this type of thing. All right, so they hit Crestpast Cruise. All right, looking for Jeskai Ascendancy only. Dig's good though. We can help that. Use it to help find other stuff. All right, we're gonna play the Lump Speaker. This is more of a distraction than anything. We could play Opt Consider, just looking for only Jeskai Ascendancy, but we can get a tap land down. Why are they doing this on upkeep? It doesn't matter. It's so stupid. All right, so they're cruising, and then they're probably going to kill Lump Speaker and then bring Bird back. But if they don't kill Lump Speaker, might be in business. This is like one matchup where Lump Speaker is much worse. Playing it actually might have been wrong, just because they can axe it and discard Bird. All right, let's start with the Consider. All right, nice. We'll go and play that. So we got blue, red, white. And then next turn, we should be able to kill them as long as they don't have Spell Pierce for that. And they don't Time Walk us to death this turn somehow with no graveyard. If they do have Spell Pierce, we're going to lose. But if they don't have Spell Pierce, I think we win very easily. Because we go Sylvan Awakening, loot, Opt, untap everything, loot, float a bunch, Fire Impulse, loot, untap, dig through time, untap, dig through time, attack. Joint Forces? I don't know what Joint Forces is. Yeah, I know, but they can always draw into it, and a lot of the Phoenix decks are playing it now. I'm just saying I can't beat it, and I have to play into it. Like, I can't wait, you know what I mean? If I draw a land, I don't even get to play around it, right? Because they just Spell Pierce and it taps me out. Do you think the Power Creep will ever reach 4-colored Triumph type lands? I don't know, Realm Smasher. I sure as fuck hope not. Or if they do, they just need to have a significant drawback. Triumphs were a little too good, I think. All right, they don't have it. Good. All right, so blue, red. We'll start with Opt. And I'm going to Fire Impulse this in response to the loot. Draw discard, pitch a Triumph, untap everything. Blue, red, blue, blue, blue. Let this resolve, let the bird thing resolve. Maybe I should dig in response to this, actually. All right, so take Opt and Impulse, fine, doesn't matter. I'm doing all this in response because the draw from Ledger Shredder could potentially be interaction, and it's just safer this way. It doesn't really matter. Like, it's not hugely impactful, and I think I'm just going to wait now. Because my stuff is just big enough to attack for the win. Alright, so let's loot. Alright, now these are gonna untap and get big again. Okay. He's already dead. Exactly. You don't need to keep going. You can choose to keep going. Alright, Hearst coming in. This is a matchup where Lump Speaker is much worse. I might side it out. I'm thinking about it. I think they're gonna have a bunch of counter spells. I think we're gonna bring in Dispute, Hermit, Hearst. Maybe Rending Volley. All the Lump Speakers can come out, I think, and we just gotta kill them with Sylvan Awakening. Maybe Hullbreaker Horror. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe we can't, but the odds are they just have a shitload of answers to this after sideboard. Rending Volley doesn't seem that good, though. Do we care enough for Rending Volley? Yeah, I think not. Stroke's not good. Mentor's not a good sideboard plan. We're already boarding out our targets, so maybe we just cut these. I'm not sure how I feel about the Hermits. This might be a good matchup for them, but they just didn't seem that great. I could probably cut Impulse as well, actually. We'll do some more sideboarding after this. I didn't want to just be cold to Leisure Shredder, though. So we don't have red. How important is that? We have the combo. Let's just keep. If we draw a red, we'll be in business. Yeah, we should definitely be trimming on impulses, I think. I love the F6 value. I think maybe Lump Speaker just has more value than... I don't know, man. I just don't want to let them have a target for Lightning Axe, because they were able to put a second Phoenix onto the table last game that if I didn't play my Lump Speaker, that just never would have happened, and I would have had at least 2 more turns, I think. Yeah, they're worried about Spell Pierce and Dispute. That's fair. I am a big advocate of the main phase turn 1 consider or opt because reasons, you know? Found the red, easy game. I'm gonna go for the Jeskai Ascendancy next turn, I think. Just hope they don't have a counterspell for it. You gotta say Fire Impulse now, bad, not good. Because Impulse is in the deck as well. Well, now I don't know what to do. If they have Spell Pierce here, it's gonna clown me. But we're gonna play into it. I can't just play... Yeah. Clowned. Well, we gotta keep in Fire Impulse now. That's fine. People, okay, just this is a learning experience, chat. Playing Opt or playing Consider before you draw doesn't do anything. Because you're already gonna draw a random card, either for the draw step or off the Opt. Doing it during your upkeep does absolutely nothing. Now, if you had something that said Scry 2 during your upkeep, that changes things slightly. Alright, let's try again. So they don't have another counterspell. It's a big ask, though, considering that they probably have a ton of counterspells to bring in after sideboard. Alright, I'm just going to concede, I think. Alright, I'm going to put back in my Lump Speakers. Maybe I should have just impulsed. I don't know, man. Alright. Just trying to punish them for cutting removal, just bringing the Lump Speakers, I guess. Maybe we go full Mentor as well. Because they have a lot of counterspells after sideboard, and they might not have removal. Maybe just overload them, you know? Like they're trying to do us. Hermit? Nah. Nah, because they're going to have, like, Ether Gusts and stuff like that. Like, it's just not going to matter. I think I'd rather just be kind of combo centric with some mentors. Cutting these made the deck feel a lot worse. I just didn't have a whole lot to do early on. Gotta put one back. Let's put back a dig. It's funny, Lone Seeker is actually a decent part of the mana base too. It counts as 4 white sources, you know? Alright, we'll turn 2 Lone Speaker and hope they don't have a way to kill it here early. Could you let me know the reason why Ascendancy disappears in last season for a long time? I don't know. It got a brand new toy, which is why it came back. Alright, so white, blue, red, Jeskai Ascendancy, tap land. I think a lot of it had to do with the interaction got better. More people playing Thoughtseize. The Hearse is actually not that bad against us too, you know. Have we played Elves yet? Yeah, we played Elves yesterday. It was pretty lackluster. Oh yeah, Expressive Iteration did get banned. That's true. That was a big part of the deck success. Is this listed in the Stream Deck or can't see it? No, I'll update it. Pardon my dumbness. Alright, thinking the ice is fine. Alright, so the game's over now. We drew an op, the game's over. Alright, the loot can always be yielded. Let's go bottom. We just already have 1, and I kind of want anything else here. 2. So if we turn this into a land... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we just short? I guess we can cycle. I should have kept the land. Okay, that was good. And I still haven't played a land. Alright, these can all yield. Yield. Mystical Dispute. Graveyard. Game over. We gotta click through it, but the game's over. Deck seems super sick now. Yeah, Lum Speaker is easy mode, man. Lum Speaker is a huge deal. Alright, we got all our colors. We got Lum Speaker. We got some interaction. I'm down. I'm down. Thought sees me? No, thought sees you. They took Opt. So that means they almost definitely have a removal spell for the Llanowar Loam Speaker. So maybe they'll play a 2-drop creature we can Izzet Charm here, because I think I don't want to open myself up to just like a 1-mana Fatal Push in a bad spot. Oh, Grizzly Salvage? Interesting. Or Abrupt Decay. Yep. Saw it coming. Alright, so they're going to take Grease Fang. They don't have a thing in the graveyard yet. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play Loam Speaker. Maybe you can play 1G, look at top 5, put creature, enchantment, and hand rest in graveyard. No, you don't have enough creatures. You don't have nearly enough creatures or enchantments. Strategic planning is excellent. Just play strategic planning. When I was playing the deck before the new set came out, I 5-0'd a league and I had 3 or 4 strategic plannings and it was awesome. Lily of the Veil, rip. They went to discard. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's draw Jeskai Ascendancy and do something. They discarded a Grease Fang. Impulse is a great draw. I'm gonna bang Lily. I'm gonna shock, hold up Is It Charm that they know about, but what they don't know about is consider Impulse. So if they have Parhelion, they go for it. We go, let them target. We're gonna wet Lily. We're gonna bang on her a little for 3 damage. I'm literally using the same lexicon I've been using for the last like 3 years. Okay? Just because Liliana of the Veil showed up and is hot. Not my fault. Not my fault Liliana's hot. Get good, D. Alright, Informant's okay. Conniving Bastard. Alright. I'm gonna discard Is It Charm, and then I'm gonna play Consider. Or no, I'm gonna discard Is It Charm. And then I'm gonna probably kill this with Is It Charm. And then I'll try to kill Lily next turn. If they had Fatal Push, I think they would Fatal Push this over my land, right? Love Speaker's been awesome, dude. Holy cow. Maybe OP thinks they're supposed to discard the Grease Fangs and keep the Parhelions. Maybe. Or maybe they just drew 2 Grease Fangs and no Parhelion and felt like they could win a game like this. You know, maybe they're right. I need to find Dig. Triumph's no bueno. Alright, well, we have red to just forever protect ourselves from the thing. Alright, we'll just hold Beseiju to discard. We have red to protect from the Grease Fang. Can't Beseiju, the Planeswalkers, unfortunate. I know, Hallinan. It's so free, man. As Spike would say, it is too free for the bean. Alright, they found the Parhelion and a Takenuma. Wow. That's a good find, Takenuma. If I don't draw a red source, let's see, can they Takenuma me next turn? Alright, we'll play Jeskai Ascendancy. This will just let us do stuff. We're vulnerable for a turn because Spara doesn't tap for red and we only had the 1 red source. So if they go for Grease Fang this turn, we're in trouble. But it's they can't Takenuma into it. I'm going to discard the Charm because this kills it for 1 mana next turn. They just had the 3rd Grease Fang. Extremely cool. So fucking annoying, man. Alright, they have like very little removal. We're going to mentor them. I don't want Stroke. I don't really... I see Hearse is okay. Running Volley's okay. So these 6... This doesn't seem like that good of a Spell Pierce or Is It Charm matchup. And then I think Impulse is our worst dig effect. No, it's 14. You're right. I'm dumb. What am I thinking? What am I thinking, chat? Alright, we're going to put back, I guess, Odawara. Are you playing any RCQs? Not really planning on it. It do be like that. I do concede a little too early a lot. But it's not there most of the time. I just think I'm dead when I'm not dead, necessarily. It's important not to do that in a deck like this, though. I don't think I want the Odawara, so let's just keep the island because it makes you know, Sulphur Falls or whatever untapped. I guess I lead Glacial. Let's see, do I have like Hinterland Harbor? Is there any green land that matters if I play Island first? Island, Sulphur Falls, Sun Petal? Okay, no. But Island makes Glacial untapped, so Island first, I guess, is best. I don't know if there's a reason to do it the other way. There have been a few that were drivable, but not many. But most of their tournaments are 10 plus hours away from me. Get a 5-0 is a nice way to start the day? You or me? Because I haven't gotten a 5-0 yet. And I'm down a game here, so I'm not sure I'm going to get one. Male. All right. Welcome, Male. Hope you're having a good day. I'm glad you 5-0'd. Let's see if we can find a green source to play our Caryatid and let it get eaten by Lily. Lily does make Caryatid a lot worse. And a lot of people are playing Liliana. Can we not just agree to play faster? Sparrows is just like all the colors I need, even though it's tapped. Actually, it's not red. I needed red. Sacred Founder wasn't really it, though. Caryatid maybe unlocks red. Alright, well, I'm going to Caryatid. Because it does access red. They might go Grizzly Salvage into Grease Fang here. Not a whole lot we can do about it. They might Liliana and minus. Not a lot we can do about it. We drew the green and we already have white, so I might hold the Sparrows or just cycle it next turn. They didn't have anything last turn. This is probably Lily then. Big tilts. This card's so fucked up, man. I honestly am kind of shocked that they wanted this card in the format. They did not minus. That is crazy pants to me. All right, we're gonna cycle the Sparrows. In case they minus, I want to be able to hold up the red. All right, we're gonna discard Running Volley because I guess we can't see what they discard here. I'm gonna discard Sparrows Headquarters. All right, so now if they go for it, we'll Running Volley and Dig Through Time. If not, we'll just Dig Through Time for full. We will let them... I guess I don't want them to put it back in their hand because I don't want them to have a free discard for Lily. So I'm actually going to put a stop on their main phase here. Because the Lily's just a free discard. And I want them to get a little punished for doing it. Should we not cycle the land first for extra dig fuel? I'm just casting dig. Why would I cycle a land when I can just cast my dig through time? Alright, we'll take another dig and I guess opt? Maybe Lum Speaker. I don't want Lum Speaker. That's just like a... If I draw Jeskai Ascendancy, then it just kills them the next turn or whatever. Alright, well... Shitty draw. Lum Speaker pressure Lily? Yeah. The ultimates could be backbreaking. We'll just discard one of our 2 digs. Let's hope they don't have another Grease Fang. If they do, we don't die. Rep Decay on the Lum Speaker. Okay. Alright, we'll take Jeskai Ascendancy, Sylvan Awakening. And they'll ultimate or they'll make us discard a land. We don't want to play the land because then we'll lose an extra permanent. And they're likely to tick up. We'll just keep whatever they give us 3 mana sources. We'll keep that one. Guardian Hulk, so far so good. 2-0. Deck feels great. The creature is excellent. Chariot's fine. If they go to make us discard, we'll just discard Sacred Foundry. If they ultimate, we'll just keep the 3 pile. All right. Blue, white. Sorry, wrong one. Red, white. Say go. If they ultimate now, we'll just got to figure out what to keep based on what they give us. If they give us just Jeskai Ascendancy and a land or two, I don't know what to keep. Lily's cracked, dude. Lily's so good. Land for the win? Doesn't really work like that. I would have 6 mana and I can untap the Carroted, but I need a land and a 1 mana thing, so it's not doable. Because you have to play Jeskai Ascendancy, then you have to play the Awakening, and you're tapped out. You untap the Carroted, so you have 1 mana up. And then if you have a 1 mana thing, you get to untap again. But since we needed the land, it didn't really work. So we just have to play it slow. Wonder if my opponent has ever ultimated Liliana the Veil before today. All right, we'll sack second pile. We can't keep Ascendancy 1 land. It's just not doable. We'll die if we do. I just got to hope to draw another Jeskai Ascendancy in the next few cards. They're going to hit us with Chair for 4. We'll go to 12. I've already gone through, I think, 3 dig through times, so it's unlikely we're going to draw something good here, but you never know. God, Lily's so good in that deck, man. Game seems over? Yeah. Like, we could have drawn Jeskai Ascendancy exactly, played it, held the land, and then we had a shot. But here I think we're under too much pressure. Lily discard, plus Chariot, you know, tax, etc. You play this deck without dig? Yeah, this is just a new list at 5-0 that looked good that I wanted to try Trenko. New build featuring Llanowar Loam Speaker, and the Loam Speaker has been awesome. So this match it just died a bunch. All right, so they're gonna attack for 6. We'll block the cat with the Sylvan Carroted. We have basically no outs. I sided in Mentor too. Wish I had drawn a Mentor earlier. Or found one off a dig. Maybe I did find one off the first dig, but didn't take it because I'm bad. So we can play Sylvan Awakening as a defensive spell. I'm going to do it, but don't love it. Should have tapped the Carroted. Indestructible 2/2 is better than an 0/3. Min 2. I don't think it'll matter too much, though. Matchup's terrible? I don't think it's that bad. They're a very interactive pseudo combo deck, and they can definitely win a fair game better than you can. But, I mean, if I just drew Mentor early in the game, I don't think I can possibly lose. I also think that Dig is just worse than Treasure Cruise, and we're going to have to build the deck after this league to reflect that. I also don't know that you want to... I mean, only playing 2 Sylvan Carroted makes a lot of sense with everyone playing Liliana the Veil now. I'm not even sure that you want Sylvan Carroted anymore. It's felt pretty lackluster. Not only can it get Lilied, but it just does so much less than the Loam Speaker. The Loam Speaker just kills, it pressures Planeswalkers. It's so good. Gotta have planning. Yeah, we gotta put strategic planning in over Impulse. Impulse was really bad. We gotta make some changes, but overall the deck, I mean, Loam Speaker just feels fucked up. We just gotta find the right build for it, you know? Alright, so they return Greasefang to hand off of Takenuma. They're not gonna plus or minus the Lily, probably. They'll probably just leave it at 2. If they attack with Chariot, we can double block. But I'm thinking I'm just gonna block the cats and take 4. Alright, let's keep playing. 2 more matches and then we'll do some deck building. I will keep this one. We'll put back one of the Triomes. We're going to play Ketria first in case we draw Fire Impulse and they play Elf for 1 drop that matters over the Sparas. We didn't draw it, so we'll just go ahead and play Carroted. And now we're off to... we have a pure race situation. So we'll go Jeskai Ascendancy, probably play Tap Land, and then on the next turn we'll try to draw something. We can do a lot of digging. All right, so red, blue, white. All right, do you worst. Probably going to be Cavalier. They played a land already, so they can't nick those unless they do Cavalier stuff. Cavalier kind of... I don't think they can have a big turn here without starting with a Nykthos. I've been wrong before, though. I guess they can storm the festival if they go Wolfwell on the Untapped Forest. It's a decent line. Turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Kiora, and another 1-drop is so nuts. Turn 3 Storm the Festival is also nuts. But we might just kill them, so let's try to kill them, I guess. I really loved Portable Hold Digital, but Chain to the Rocks was exceptional. Chain to the Rocks hit Cavalier and Old Growth Troll. It allowed you to just soft combo with Caryatid, where you could clear their whole board, even if you couldn't combo them. I had a lot of games where I just couldn't quite get there on that turn, but I just cleared their board and won very easily on the next turn, you know? Yeah, but we're already playing 4 Lump Speakers, so it's not really like we're... You know, it's not like we can change what's going on there, you know? I'm just gonna pitch a Triumph. Been a Triumph. Wow. So stupid. And we're just so short, you know? At least their thing was bad. They're gonna Voracious Hydra, a big one, but it doesn't do anything. You think Fire Impulse is better than Portable? I don't think so, though. I guess it is if we need to put more stuff into the graveyard. But I think the important thing is just building around Chain of the Rocks. I think Chain of the Rocks is just great. Cavalier of Thorns plus Nykthos plus Kiora equals Flashback Storm. Man. Oh, that's true, Yatsugi. Good call. Chain is worse against Greasefang, but maybe we just play Impulse over Portable Hole, but still play Chain. Chain fucks with the mana a little bit too in a weird way. So we have to basically rebuild the mana base, but mostly we just have to build it like the old version of the mana is all. All right, this, just to be clear, our opponent is on their turn 4, and they're not even close to done. If they hit a land, they can minus card and go get the 6-drop. So I think we're dead to statue. If we draw... No, there's nothing we can draw. We're dead. If they just go get statue and play it. Decent turn for opponent? Yeah, not a bad turn 4. Not a bad turn 4. This is making me want to throw up in my mouth. All right, we want the strokes. What did we cut last time? Caryatid? We just don't need it. Lone Speaker is just too good. Everything else is great. Maybe we want Hullbreaker. I don't want the game to go that long, though. Monogram Balance? Yeah. I don't think Mentor's good enough. Sounds pretty decent. We could draw Beseiju, I guess. Have you... I mean, we can't... If we Beseiju them, we can't do anything else, so it doesn't matter. We're still dead. But you're technically correct. The worst kind of correct. I know it's best kind of correct, is the quote. But that's not how I feel about it. Has the elf been poggers? Yeah, elf's fucked up. Line or Lone Speaker's great. Elf, 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 elf. All right, so blue, white, red. If we draw a 1-drop thing next turn, I think we'll be able to combo off. Yo, what's up, Defeater? Alias, how you doing today? My life for an untapped blue source here? I mean, I would have just shocked, played it. Right? Red, white, blue, hold up, Spell Pierce. This actually makes it so that it's a little bit more disguised, though, the Spell Pierce is. You might get this a lot, but how are you feeling about the State of Pioneer? I think it's pretty good right now, bad. I think it's certainly reasonable. Wonder if they have Beseiju. Alright, so let's go target the Sparas. So we go white, red, blue. Maybe I play Sacred Foundry first. Blue, blue, white, red. Float of blue for Spell Pierce. I hope it's something I can Spell Pierce. Well, we didn't draw anything, so I think I just gotta say go. It's probably Beseiju? Yeah, that's what I think too. Maybe I should have cycled to Tryon, but I really wanted to hold up Spell Pierce. Now it doesn't seem like it's gonna matter much. 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we can technically Spell Pierce a 6-drop. Storm the Festival. No, we can't. They have the elves. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe they'll cast 2 things. I can Spell Pierce one of them. Did you try that Balmore aggro deck you built? Not yet, Apex. Not yet. Someone built a better version, I think. Alright, so this is Karn. Minus. What are they gonna go get? Damping Sphere. We can beat Damping Sphere, chat. I probably should have pierced just to loot. It also would have tapped them out of Beseiju. Yeah, we should have pierced for loot, I think. We also could have turned this into a 5/5. Alright, so let's go. This becomes a land. Let's go Impulse. Why can't I activate this? How do I scroll down? It's only as a sorcery. Oh, okay. Alright, so we gotta go blue, blue. I did not know it was only as a sorcery. It's a little weird. Very weird. So we just take Impulse. And order's fine. Alright, so let's turn this into a thing. Let's play Opt. So we want red, white, another blue. Resolve the Opt, bottom. Okay, so now we turn this one into a land. We go blue, red, play Just Guy Ascendancy. I kind of need another land, I think. I don't think I need Sylvan Awakening anymore. Beating a Damping Sphere, chat. I'm beating a Damping Sphere, just so we're clear. I am beating Damping Sphere. We beat Damping Sphere. Past tense. Mulligan. My no-lander. Alright, this hand's a bit better. Probably gonna put back Boseiju, since it taps for only green. These two lands are much stronger. What did we lose to? We lost to Abzan Greasefang. Liliana the Veil was very strong against us. They were very interactive, a lot of discard, a lot of abrupt decay type things to kill my loam speakers and things of that nature. Defeater, they're talking about last round. Just because we have a loss in the league record. They're just curious how we did last round. Alright, we're going to get our red source online. I'm probably going to Loam Speaker next turn, though, over Is It Charm, but I'm not sure. I might kill the elf. If they just go, like, Wolf of a Pass, no lands. Okay. Here, Lily's a good magic card? Yeah, it's excellent. This is a Vital Force. Not one you see every day. Alright, let's go kill the elf. Since they missed land drop, they found a land drop. Rip. Kiora, hopefully no one drop. We know they have Nissa Vital Force in hand. They can't cast it next turn without some help. Let's kill the elf. Play Consider. What's up, Mason? How goes the JAC? Pretty good so far. This build seems a little off, but we'll be able to fix it after the league pretty easily, I think. Impulse feels worse than Strategic Planning. 3 Is That Charm's too many. I think the deck wants to go back to Chain to the Rocks. I think Loam Speaker's fucked up, though. I mean, you already know, though. Loam Speaker's just cracked. We need to draw a land so we can go Disdainful Stroke, Consider. Or, sorry, Loam Speaker plus Stroke. Karn is gross. Wonder if they go get land. Probably not, right? Maybe they go get Damping Sphere again, lol. Or I guess then maybe they go get the big one. The 6-drop. And then we just got to stroke whatever they play next turn, basically. If we don't draw the land for the Loam Speaker untapped, we'll probably just main phase and Consider looking for the mana to play, since it could be tapped. They went and got Sky Sovereign? Who in the fuck? I'm honestly baffled they got Sky Sovereign. We can pressure the card next turn, though, which is nice. When I play both your Loam Speakers when you know they got Sky Sovereign? Because you only ever need one, and I want to clear the card next turn. If they are able to kill a thing and then plus on the Karn on the Sky Sovereign, I can't clear the Karn. But I don't know what they're going to go for, you know? Like, whatever they play, I'm countering. Also, if I just play 2 Loam Speakers, maybe they play Nissa, and that's, like, kind of bad for me, too. Or maybe they play the 6-drop out of the sideboard. And now I can play the second Loam Speaker, and it's not so bad. I'm basically bottlenecked to go get whatever every time. Alright, let's start with the Consider. Keep the Impulse. Hit the Karn for 3. That way they can't go get the statue. They're gonna Sky Sovereign and then plus. Probably. Now we got an Impulse. I mean, I don't really know what else to do there. When did they start playing that Nissa? Like 2-3 weeks ago. Some people started playing 1. Some people are mono green purists and don't like playing the Planeswalkers that are off color. And some of those have been playing Vital Force because it gets back Karn or whatever if you need it to. I don't think it's that good. All right, well, that was maybe the nut draw. I will always loot. Rip. All right, we'll take the Consider. So we turn this one into a land. We play Consider. We can whiff here for sure. I would not like to put it into my graveyard. No, let's draw it. White, blue, red. This does end our chain. Maybe I should have bend it. Let's go. Let's see. Kiora, Karn. I'll block here and protect. So this is only a 5/5. So let's undo that. Let's go. Karn, Kiora. I should have been the Jeskai Ascendancy 2, I think. Jeskai Ascendancy number 2. So if they want to trade Sky Sovereign for Sparas, that's fine. Kiora's going to die. If this one's going at Kiora, so if they want to protect Kiora, then this is going to die. They just let them both die. Okay. Yeah, I should have. I don't know. Did I play a land that turn? Maybe I should have played the land. I think I had to. I think I had to soft combo. But now we just need to draw like, real spells or whatever. But you get to see the Loam Speaker with Ascendancy is just broken, right? Like, it's a mana producer that also just goes absolutely fucking ballistic with Jeskai Ascendancy. Aerial Forest, okay. If they find a way to crew the Sky Sovereign, I think we're in deep doo-doo. But we kind of just need to build our hand up. Because we have nothing to discard to the Jeskai Ascendancies. Because we've been very interactive this game. Yeah, but it's all random digital. It's just, like, I would gladly mill the top card with Jeskai Ascendancy every time. Unless I know what it is, Alright, now we gotta draw the Sylvan Awakening, which I don't think I boarded out, right? Yeah, I boarded out Carroted, though. Alright, start with this. Back on 4 or 3 loam. This build has 4 loam. It's been incredible. And I might cut Sylvan Carroted altogether, honestly. Alright, let's take Is It Charm, I guess, to protect us. And then I'm gonna say go. But we need to Sylvan Awakening here. Maybe I should have main phase a dig to go for a land Sylvan Awakening so that we could Is It Charm to protect. Let's see, they're short of lethal. But they have 2 Storm of the Festival in the graveyard. Alright, well, let's just hope we don't die, and then we'll go for dig EOT. And if we find the Sylvan Awakening, we can go off. But we could also just die here. Yeah, I think you can just cut Carroted. Carroted's also really bad against Liliana, which I learned the hard way. I love it when people find a Nykthos off of Cavalier, but they can't activate it because they didn't float mana. I learned pretty early that you need to be floating mana with Nykthos kind of aggressively. That way, if you ever hit another one, it doesn't just go to the graveyard, you know? All right, so they hit Karn. They can Cure again, too. We're dead. It's unfortunate, but we're dead. I guess they're going to keep going. Don't they have infinite combo now? Technically. But they have to go for it. And we do have Is That Charm? Okay. Yeah, digital. I think the problem is that you don't need 6 mana dorks, and Carroted is just a lot worse than Lumspeaker. Like a lot worse. I can't stress how much worse it is. It's kind of ridiculous how much worse it is. I just don't feel like I can do much with the Carroted, and I feel like every time I have Lumspeaker, I'm in turbo mode, you know? Alright, we're gonna dig for 6 here if we find an optimal play it. So we found Sylvan Awakening, Jeskai Ascendancy. Right? And now we gotta find what? Can we do it? We're short, I think. I guess we're not quite. We can loot into exactly. We can loot into exactly a 1 mana thing and combo out. Not this 1 mana thing. Close match, though. Close match. All right, this hand's excellent. Easy turn 4 kill. Should our stuff not get messed with? When it's on 6. Oh, I'm out of water. Remind me to go get some water after this chat. Thought sees you? No, Thought sees me. I don't like that all my green sources enter tapped. I have like 8 green sources here that just enter tapped. I have 2 Rootbound Crag, a Petal, a Besage, and a Breeding Pool. So if I don't have a turn 1 duel, then it's like kind of gross. Alright. Play the red source. Young Peasy off of Jund Colors. Not something you see every day. Cut Ribbons. Ripperoni. Or like Cut Rippins. Am I right, gamers? So what do we think they're on? What's making them play Young Pyromancer, chat? What do you think? Stream Decker machine broke? I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Stream Decker's always broken, chat. It's in sorceries? Yeah, but like they have to be playing something that draws cards, right? Like why are they playing Jund? Like my goal in this scenario is to try to figure out why they're doing a thing. And I can't figure out yet. I'm curious what it is, right? Is Face Stitcher an option as a mana dork? I don't think that one's legal, my friend. This is Pioneer, not Modern. Maybe Shadow Prophecy? Is that the domain draw spell? Maybe it's just Painful Truths. I don't know. Are they just ribbonsing? I think I'll pierce it. 3 life, 3 life at this point. Plus it adds to my count for dig. So does that. Let's do this first. Let's go top. Oh my god, I tapped my red mana. I'm an idiot. Unfortunately, the stream decker is borked right now. I'm sorry, doctor. All right, let's go Jeskai Ascendancy. Maybe they have Abrupt Decay, chat. Maybe that's it. Oh, so the Tri-Lens could use some color, like the dual line you directly see what 2 colors they generate. Yeah, they definitely should have done something, but I guess they just thought that they would be too hard to parse. All right, so let's go blue, red. I'm gonna draw 2, discard 2. Someone carroted can get out. Their last card's probably just Fatal Push, right? So Lone Speaker's not it. I guess I'll attempt it, right? And then we'll just dig EOT. Look for the Sylvan Awakening. Will this deck be improved a little, a lot, or not really if you could run Treasure Cruise? Well, we can run Treasure Cruise. We're just playing Dig instead. We're going to talk about all that after this match is over. There's a lot that I would change about this list. This is an initial 5-0 with the new set, and we're just giving it a test drive. Is this the list without Expedite? Yeah, we do not have Expedite in this build. That's Mason's build. I would take the Awakening and Opt over Impulse. Maybe we should take Impulse. I think we're going to have enough mana. Impulse can help us find some more stuff to chain off. I think I'm going to hold Disparos to cycle. Start with Awakening. I would say Consider. This should be enough. See how paltry it is to win with a Just Guy Ascendancy in play? Just got to find Sylvan Awakening. I think for Lone Seeker, for Awakening, Mason. I think that's where we're going to go. If we're going to cut Carroted, we're going to maybe trim Spell Pierce. We're definitely going to trim at least one Is It Charm. 3 is way too many. All right, so Jun stuff. You know? Jun stuff. What do I want against Jun stuff? Anything? Radiant Flames because they have PZ? I don't really want Mentor. Maybe Mentor's good though. Not yet, clicky, not yet. Carroted blocks. Carroted does block, so does the 1-3. If they don't have the push, but they did. Yeah, but they just have to leave in some amount of removal, right? All right, we'll just try out Mentor. Maybe that's what this match was for, huh? I guess I'll keep. The Lump Speaker is likely to die anyway, so I'm not really worried about making sure I can cast it early. Yeah, I think Mentor might be worse than just playing Saheeli. That's what you said? What do you mean? Earlier? When I wasn't paying attention? Grapple. Alright, they took a land. I guess they needed the black source. I will say go. We can go consider impulse. Looking for green source. So Brian, it untaps it again, and so you can essentially use Lone Speaker with Jeskai Ascendancy to make all of your lands into 3/3s that untap and continue producing mana. Lone Speaker allows you to win the game and is also a mana dork. If that makes sense. Why? Oh, no, wait. Oh, I got you, Digital. Abrupt Decay. Rip. All right. Let's see if Lone Speaker survives. We got a couple draw spells here. This is the game I like to play against them, though. If they're trying to 1-for-1 me to death, that's just not going to work. Why play Jeskai Ascendancy over the Lone Speaker there? Because the Lone Speaker is likely to die, and the Jeskai Ascendancy can turn my my ops and stuff into extra loots. I didn't think that they had Abrupt Decay. I thought that they had, Fatal Push or whatever to kill this. Isn't there one man to give Dude Haste cantrip? Yeah, we've been talking about that one all day, Book Nation. You're late to the party, bro. All right. Oh no, I'm that guy. Sometimes we're all that guy. Does anybody know if there's a way to undo the priority bug? Like once you have demonstrated priority or whatever. Let's see, white, red, blue. So let's go for opt first. Let's look for Jeskai Sensi and play it. All right, let's go Lone Speaker. It's like my least favorite bug that I've ever encountered. And it happens every time you control Z. Not every time, but most of the time. So basically, if you make a small mistake, the game ends up giving you priority back every second of every day. All right, do we just go Sylvan Awakening ham sandwich on them? Just kill the Jaya? They have 2 cards in hand. Just repush control? Is that what it does? Oh, okay. It fixed it, I think. Maybe not. I'm going to try to kill the Jaya. And before Languish? Do you really think they're going to leave in Languish against this deck? That would be crazy. Now, Extinction Event. Extinction Event I could see. Alright. Impulse. Radiant Flames, I guess? Wow, what a bummer. Seiju doesn't do much. Caryatid's lackluster. I guess this can stop the Jaya. And also do it to sweep the token so that we can kill the giant next turn. Lily of the Veil, rip. Okay. See, this is why I don't want to board and mentor, man. They just have so much shit for it. All right, here we go. Mentor's good against Liliana of the Veil, though. It can be. I don't know, man. I feel like without Treasure Cruise, this deck, Dig Through Time is not Treasure Cruise. It's okay. If we lose the match, we'll just make some serious changes. But are we up or down a game? We're up a game? Okay. Yeah, I think again, instead of Mentor, I think I'd rather have Ether Channeler, I think I'd rather have that one. All right, so here comes Traverse. Bedlam Reveler. Ah, wow, opponent's deck's fucking rad. Love it. Hopefully they don't hit a Thoughtseize or something. Think I'm just gonna go back to full combos next game. Get rid of all this fucking garbage interaction. It also looks like they have another Abrupt Decay, so... You love this Jund deck? Yeah, it looks cool. We figured it out, though. They're doing all that shit for Traverse purposes. Alright, let's go with Ops. Just dead. I'm gonna concede. They're gonna make me discard anyway, and Radiant Flames doesn't really solve the problem. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna board back in the Pierce and the Charms. I don't want these. I don't want the Radiant Flames. I don't want the Hullbreaker Horror. We're just so low resource that I don't know if we can even hit 7 mana easily. Undo. Alright, we got Spars on 1, Lum Speaker on 2. Let's hope they don't kill our Lum Speaker. Herbert seems okay against this opponent. Why would you think that? Just because of the counterspell aspect? That card only sees play because of the back half, I think. Alright, let's look for Jeskai Sensei to play this turn. Didn't find it. Alright, let's just play this tapped and say go, and we can Impulse. Or is it Charm? Alright, Dress is okay. They're going to take the as a Charm, and then we'll just Impulse. Okay, take an Impulse. We'll just cast the last one and look for Dig Through Time to refresh. Alright, found another Lone Seeker. I think I'm just going to take Impulse for Impulse here. And we're going to main phase look for Dig. Or I guess we can also play Jeskai Ascendancy if we find it. I think I'm going to play another Lone Speaker. And then EOT Consider. We can start getting aggressive next turn. We can start attacking for 6. They're pretty low on life. They Lily minus. We can use the Lum Speaker to... it's only sorcery speed. So we can't use it to protect itself, but we can still consider and then use it to kill the Lily. Alright, we'll sack this one. Maybe this was the card I was supposed to cut. Oh, we've gone through a large chunk of our deck and have not found a dig. We played 2 impulses. Consider opts. Second Lily's going to beat us up pretty bad, I think. This card is heinous. Loveseeker beats plan? That was the plan. And then Liliana had other things in mind. Of course. Of course. That's fine. Thought I might need the mana. Arc, we don't use that word to be derogatory, okay? That's a warning. Also, you don't have to say the most inflammatory thing in chat on your first chat of the day, you know? Can chill out a little, you know? What's someone's high on Fire Prophecy? 2 mana is not really where I want to be. I think I just want to go back to the Chained to the Rocks version. That's okay. That's why I say you get a warning. Everybody gets a warning, you know? I think it's okay to call someone a pussy in the moment, in the right place. But I have defaulted to saying baby instead. Because babies can't get mad. You know? But my wife can get mad. Ugh. Alright, well, let's play another Jeskai Ascendancy, and then we'll loot, but it's going to be a dig. Okay, it's just carry 2, that's fine. Alright, we need to draw exactly dig through time. I just call people soft. No, soft is fine. Because, like, there's 2 different kinds of insults that include soft, or there's more than 2, but the primary one, calling somebody soft, means that they're just, like, not battle hardened in the world, right? But the other one is calling them like soft brain or soft head or whatever, and that's just making fun of them by essentially calling them, you know, equating being disabled with being negative or whatever. And their lives are hard enough, you know. They don't need us to fucking, you know, we shouldn't push more in that vein, you know what I mean? Rage for dig, yeah. I hope I don't die this turn. Yeah, I can't handle stuff. Exile my graveyard. Well, now dig through time's not even it, chat. Now I think we're dead. That's okay. Opponent's deck was super cool. Sometimes you just get whooped. Sometimes you just get whooped, chat. Imagine. All right. I think Cruise is also way better in a dig format. Well, I think we're going to work on the deck more tomorrow. I think we're going to call the stream there, but we'll talk about the changes I want to make. So first and foremost, I want to change the mana back to Chain to the Rocks. Fire Impulse was complete dog shit. Obviously, Absent Greasefang is an issue, but if we're playing mono sorcery speed interaction, but they don't actually kill you, so I'm not even sure it matters. Here's what I want to do. I want to cut Carroted. I want to cut Is It Charm. I want to cut Impulse. And I want to cut this. And I kind of want to cut the Spell Pierces too. I just want to trim most of this. And I want to play 1 Expediate. I want to play 4 Strategic Planning. I want to cut Dig Through Time for Treasure Cruise. So really, all these cards I want to change, and a bunch of the mana too. So it's a pretty huge amount of changes. But long story short, I love the Chain to the Rocks version. Chain to the Rocks was so good against Old Growth Troll. Obviously, against Greasefang, it's a bit worse. So maybe instead of Portable Hole, we play 2 or 3 Fire Impulse. But Fire Impulse is worse when you're playing Chain of the Rocks. All the delve spells are worse when you're playing Chain. So maybe we leave the Fire Impulse, but I do want to cut these three. I don't think you need Keratin anymore. It's also significantly worse with Liliana everywhere. But Llanowar Lump Speaker with Jeskai Ascendancy is fucked up. We want 4 Sylvan Awakening, 4 Lump Speaker. I want to cut Izzet Charm. I want to play Strategic Planning. I want to play Treasure Cruise. And then we'll play like maybe some Otherworldly Gazes or something. I'm not sure. I think we can't afford to be resource negative with Izzet Charm when Liliana the Veil's in the format. We just don't have the capability to do that. So I think we just want Treasure Cruises and Strategic Plannings to find them. The mana base here felt okay. I don't love how many green tap sources we have, but we didn't have trouble casting our spells too often. Gigantha's very good in the deck. Yeah, if we play Treasure Cruise, we also get access to Gigantha, which is huge. Putting an extra card in your hand for the looting with Jeskai Ascendancy is a big deal. A 5/5 for 5 is not that bad, and it taps for a bunch of mana to cast stuff. And with Jeskai Ascendancy, you can kind of go apeshit with it, so I like it. That's about it. I'll figure out the cards tonight, and I'll come back tomorrow with a better built version, and we'll really give Llanowar Limseeker a test drive. But there's just so many cards in this build that I think could be changed that I want to work on, and it's not something that I want to spend an hour on right now. So we're just not gonna.